Mike, we might need to back up the chairs just another foot or two here. The big boys have taken the cage. And whoa, Sean Seibert with some epic mean mugging. Staring right into Kiran.
A little bit of adrenaline, just a little bit.
Malamapati's face, I dig it. I am ready. I love that gladiator type music. And here we go. Malampati and Seibert. Seibert wastes no time engaging and getting Malampati up against the fence.
They stormed out right away, and they just met like two magnets.
That's true. Mark Whalen getting Malampati's fingers out of the cage. Now Seibert trying to throw some punches. Needs to turn Malampati away. Disengage, because I think he wants to throw those big hands.
Yeah, Malampati doing a good job controlling with the underhooks. Each arm that he has an underhook with, he jacks that side up anytime Seibert makes an effort to get off the fence.
Good knees there.
Yep, Seibert just needs to create some space with these knees. He needs to get his hips out and away so he could get his full body
He's trying to work a standing guillotine now.
Yep, I'm not sure he has it. I'm not sure he has it. It's definitely deep on the one artery and under the chin, but I don't think he has the other side of the neck. It's definitely not going to be a blood choke. If anything, if he get his fist in that throat,
trach, yeah.
He might force his opponent to not be able to breathe there.
It's also just so painful when you get that right, forearm right on the trach.
Getting in fist fights is painful, though, Matt.
That's true. Some moves more than others.
I mean, if they weren't here, they could be punching each other in the face. Neither's a picnic, so.
That's right. Well, for right now, Seibert's happy. He's taking no damage. He's holding on to this a little long. 20 seconds left in round one.
I don't think Malampati's too disappointed with this either, though. This is where he wanted to be. He took the fight to the fence right away. This is where he was comfortable. I think he needs to work either on a takedown or come back up, get his head out of this, and land some strikes, because it is still a close round. When not a lot happens, you're allowing the round to go to your opponent.
All right, so we will demagnetize the fighters as we go to the corners for round one. And we'll see what happens in round two. I expect more action as the big fellas are in the cage. Here's a little replay action for you, Mike. Those were those knees by Seibert that got through.
Yeah,
nice little short uppercut.
Exactly, solid uppercuts there. If he could just break, though, he needs to push away. See how he's holding the back of his opponent's head? It seems that Seibert is going to be the guy who's more confident in the striking department.
So you want him to frame sort of and create space.
Exactly. You know what? This was a great attempt, though. I mean, Seibert's only problem was he spent too much time on the fence. He has to get his back off that fence to guarantee that he's going to win these rounds.
So round two between Seibert and Malampati. Coming up here, XFO Rise of the Gladiator 2 in collaboration with UFC Gym. Fun event, great concept. A bunch of fighters making their debuts here tonight. Tournament format. They win tonight, they come back and fight in November. If they win in November, they'll actually fight for a belt in December. So very fun concept and tournament as Seibert and Malampati get back at it here in round two.
Seibert's the one who wanted to clinch this time. Seibert initiated it. He's need to pummel. There he goes. He's thinking about doing it. He needs to pummel an underhook.
Now Malampati, this is where he's wanted to be, but what does he want to do here is the question.
Exactly. He needs to start landing knees to the thigh at the very least. He needs to start opening
drop
up
levels and look to get a double. What does he want to do here? What's the most effective thing for him to do here?
Well, it really depends. I mean, he has an underhook right now, and he's standing tall. This is a great spot for shots to the body. He could start working knees to the body, knees to the legs. He could start working a right hook to the face from here, if that's what he wants to do. When you do change levels for the double leg, there are a couple risks you take, but if he can get on top in this fight, these guys are so damn big that being on top is even more valuable. It's even more valuable when you're a heavyweight and you're on top of somebody than if you're a 115-pounder and you're on top of somebody. The scrambles cost much more energy for the person on bottom to stand back up to their feet.
Wow, Mark Whalen breaks him there.
I'm with it.
Seibert was trying to snake in that guillotine again. Little front kick.
Right hand,
nice right hand.
He's hurting him with those right hands.
He's pawing with the left and letting that right go.
He's banging right hands down the pipe.
And an uppercut.
He's got
Whoa, he's got to
hurt.
be careful there. He threw a knee up the middle. We cannot knee in the head in amateur bouts, especially these are exhibition bouts. But a very nice sequence for Sean Seibert. I think that might have been his best of the fight, Mike.
Oh, much agreed. I mean, the best highlight of the fight right there was those big right hands down the pipe over the top.
Those were clean shots, definitely.
Attacking there and looking for that finish. He just needed to keep separated. And, you know, sometimes guys gas themselves out when they're doing that and they need a moment, and that's why they clinch. That's very common. That appears to be what happened here because he was throwing full power. He really felt like he needed to recharge before he unloaded any more punches. He was very close to finishing that fight, though.
Malampati's got to come up with some kind of offense here, Mike, going into round 3. He hasn't really let his hands go yet. He has been able to initiate some clinches up against the cage. Hasn't really done much with that position either, though. Meanwhile, Seibert, as we can see here in the replay, there's the front kick, and here comes the series of right hands that get through.
Yes,
and that is a big boy throwing leather right there.
Yes. I mean, that was a big right hand right outside. Bang, right
that one
there.
right on the chin.
Right on the jaw.
Props to Malampati for staying up on his feet.
Yes,
some of those landed right behind the ear. You would have think that might have killed his equilibrium and made him go down.
Again on the jaw, again on the ear. Very tough is Malampati, but we need to see more of his game here.
And he's barely breathing in his corner after 2 rounds of grappling and fighting. And he looks ready for round 3. So round 3, Seibert, Malampati. Winner will move on to the next part of the tournament in November here in the XFO.
Seibert setting up to unload one big shot. You could see it.
Malampati just looks a little too tentative to counter, Mike. He doesn't seem to want to counter. He seems to let Seibert get off first, and then he initiates these clinches.
Well, Malampati tried to change
now
levels there.
Nice.
And a great takedown. There we go. And now let's see what Malampati can do on top in a dominant position.
This could be the game
control.
changer, yes.
Great trip.
It was beautiful. Lined it up and got him down. And now look, now he's starting to get those hands moving and connecting. And now Seibert's going to give up his back. Not taking a back mount, though. Content to just throw hands. 1 minute left here in round 3.
I'm not seeing a lot of jiu-jitsu here from Seibert. He was trying to get back to his feet on his hands and knees. It's not the best position to create that scramble unless you're going to do it explosively. He's going to want to turn into his opponent here. If he can get an underhook with his right arm.
He would get back up. He could be really tired, too. I'm not sure what is the case. But, yeah, there's definitely some space between him and Malampati. He could get up here. Great job by Mark Whalen. You are not allowed to grab the other fighter's glove. You can grab your own. Time is short here for Malampati. If it is 2 rounds to nothing, he needs to hurry and finish this fight. Otherwise, we'll go to the judges' scorecards.
Malampati was hanging on to the right
Again,
arm
he's
of Seibert for a while there. He had an opportunity to throw more punches in this time period.
So Seibert looks like he will survive. Does he have enough on the scorecards to take?
Elbow from the bottom. Oh, my God.
Not necessarily legal, but he got it in.
Definitely not illegal.
And Mark Whalen's maybe said something to him, and Seibert's like, bro, I'm tired. Can we talk later?
Good fight between these two.
That was fun, yeah. Good job between
Big
Seibert
men.
and Malampati, yes.
Here's this great trip. He did a great job with the body lock there. Just using that left underhook, twisting his body around. Did a good job landing some shots here from side
Yeah,
control.
he got through with a few of those.
He didn't ever really let go with that left arm when he had the wrist. He was hanging on. See how that left arm is hanging on the inside of the bicep there? He doesn't necessarily need that. He could use an underhook on that side, switch his hips into his opponent, and land some true power shots with his right arm.
All right, here's Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. All 3 judges have the bout identical. 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Sean Seibert. And a round of applause for Kiran Malampati.